Hello everyone, welcome to The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning. I'm currently playing on a PlayStation emulator. PlayStation emulator is not allowed. Dolphin is the only emulator that is currently allowed. Some of the buttons may be slightly different to you, depending if you're playing on the Wii, the Xbox, or the PlayStation. They are slightly different. We're going to go into a game. We're going to start off on a new game. And before we begin, there is an unskippable cutscene. So I'm just going to fast forward this. So we are now in a skippable cutscene. When it goes to the next camera, my button to skip is L1. So we can press that. Here. And as soon as we press that, that's when time begins, is when we first have control over Spyro. So we're just going to look at sparks. And we can skip this cutscene. Okay, now, before we actually do the run, we're going to create saves. I've already done them. But if you create a save in all three memory card slot things, when you mess up on a run, you can just go back and load into one of these. It skips the cutscene. It's definitely worth it if you don't want to go mad over running this game. It's allowed to load into the cutscene straight away, load into the actual game straight away. It's just when you first play this, you have to watch that cutscene. It's not skippable. Okay, we're going to go back. So, Spyro moves very weirdly if you're used to the original games. His charge is R1, and he can only charge for a small amount of time. He then just kind of stops charging. He gets a little bit lazy, and he'll start just walking. So it's always good to hold a direction button in case he stops. Another thing to note about his movement is when we need to reach higher places, it's always good to do a spin attack, which is this. That helps us reach higher places, so we're going to do that here. So there, we've just done it. That's always kind of good whenever you're gliding to do one of those as well. Another thing to note about Spyro's charging, he doesn't turn that well. He's not very sharp turning. We can do a charge jump, which gives us a quicker turn rate. It's faster when we hit enemies if we jump and then do an air attack. Just gonna fly past these guys, we don't need to attack them. Skip this cutscene.
Where's that little Mac gone?
Here requires a little bit of tight movement. Try not to touch the white bone things, because they make Spyro go up into the air and he's harder to control, so we're going to try and avoid the... I'm just hitting all of them. Try not to do what I do. Cool.
You know, this is getting a little boring.
Cool. We're about to enter our first skip of the game. We are going to do something called strafe jumping. Spyro has a strafe mode. If there's an enemy close by, he will lock onto it. The only time we can do this, strafe jumping, is when an enemy is close by. Spyro will look at the enemy, which kind of clarifies if he's locked on or not. When he's locked on, we can do a third jump by tricking the game. How we do this is we're going to lock on, jump, move jump, and then let go of the strafe button and then do the third jump. So I'm just going to do that now. Also, optimal thing to do, get hit by these guys, because you're going to need it later on. Take a couple of hits, because we're going to do a death abuse later on. I'm going to take maybe one more hit. Cool. Okay, that's optimal. This guy up here won't hit you, he's just like part of the furniture. So again, I'm just going to show you how to strafe jump. Spyro will lock on. Even if you look away, he'll lock onto the person. We're gonna jump, move, jump, jump. Very useful. Hold on to that, jump up, move, jump. You have to do it quick. Okay, now that we're here, we're going to go up to this area up there. We do that by strafe jumping backwards, so we can... And you can add the little spin as well, because the spin gives you that little bit extra height. Now, we're going to go to this little dot over here. We're going to fly over to here. You can see my mouse here. That gives you, that's an indication on the next area. I'm going to do a little spin as well, because why not? Okay, now we are out of bounds. Be careful of where you stand, because if you fall through the wall, there is no death plane and you need to restart from the beginning. So this trick is probably one of the hardest ones in the game, and it's nice to have hard tricks at the beginning, because you don't have to reset during the middle of the game. So we're going to fly over this direction and hug the wall. There's 2 layers here. If you go on the second layer, you will just fall through the world. So we're gonna try and stay on the grass. Gonna fly through here, hug the wall, and now we're coming up to a wall. So there's a solid wall here that we need to get past, and we're going to do that. Let me make a save state by just flying around. Cool. This next part is a little bit harder. We're going to strafe jump from this guy here, and we're gonna land just here. It's a very slippery slope. We have to be very quick with our strafe jump. If we stand still, we'll just fall through the world. So another good tip, if you're falling, just keep jumping and until you can get a good strafe jump. So I'm just gonna... So if we just jump, we can land it here and then strafe jump up here. This is the area where we can land. If we go a little bit more forward, we'll just fall through. Now we're going to fly around this big mushroom thingy because there's a cutscene trigger and we don't want to trigger it. Okay, now we've skipped the cutscene, so that's great. Now we're going to lock on to this spider and we're going to walk backwards. And the camera should go underneath with us. This little area here is like the perfect little marker. This jump is actually quite hard to do. I'm just going to make another save state. We need to go to the left and try and aim. You'll see where I go. So we're just going to go backwards. Oops. 3. Okay, when Spyro walks, that's great. We're gonna turn this camera around so it loads in the next area. And because we took those hits from the monkey, we can now kill ourselves a lot quicker. Another rule that you must remember, when Spyro is damaged, he gets put back to the last place he was standing in neutral. So right now, if I was just to fly straight into the damage area, that would spawn me back where I was. Now that we've landed and stood still for like a second, not even a second, you can stand still for less. We are now going to damage ourselves off of these roots down here, and that will kill us, and that will put us in bounds for the last part of the level, where we just walk forwards, and that's it. I'm gonna skip these cutscenes. Now, we've skipped a lot of the game, and the game is meant to give us fire breath, but we currently do not have fire breath. We do need fire breath. So what we do is we're gonna wait until the little save icon is done. It doesn't actually save, but I've learned from my mistakes. We're going to go into save. First save, we're gonna save into this one, yes. And then we are going to quit out of the game. So main menu, yes. And then we're going to load back into the game. Cool, now we have fire. Fire, if we don't do that, we don't get any of the breaths. Fire is crucial because you come across like loads of things you need to light, and having that is just extremely useful. So now we have fire. I'm gonna come up here, attack. I'm gonna charge. We're going to do a little strafe jump here from this enemy. Cool. So, I told you guys to do this little attack to try and get into higher places. We're gonna go, when we get down there, we're going straight into a strafe jump, but we are not going to do this. For some reason, the room below makes us always do a head bash. So when you're trying to get to higher places and you do a head bash, that's not very ideal. This is the only room it does it in. I don't know why. We do know it just does it. We just don't know why. And we're going to get up to here. So no head, no circle there. So we're just gonna go with a ledge grab. Right, the next room, we're going to use our flame breath to try and make the monkeys not hit us. And this is the first time we push a dragon. We're gonna leave that TNT kill those guys, and jump back and push. Okay. If you kill the monkeys, I've noticed it triggers the spiders to attack. Right now, the spiders won't attack us because the monkeys are alive. We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna just flame these guys so they don't hit us. And now we're going to go on to the next part. Again, don't do the circle attack here. It makes you head bash for some reason. And there we go.
What are these?
Okay. We cannot skip this little bit here. Only smash one crystal. Do not smash two. It will trigger a cutscene if you smash both of them. And we're gonna just walk forward. Oh. Oh, okay, now I remember. Sorry, I forgot. We're gonna come up to this wall, and there's some enemies behind this wall, and we're gonna do a strafe jump up here, and this will trigger the next cutscene. If you smash both of those crystals, it triggers another cutscene, but we don't want cutscenes because it wastes time. Right, fighting! We have to fight this time. It's always good to do, so I'm gonna pause. For fighting, it's 3 ground melee. We want to try and avoid pushing the enemies up into the air. The 4th attack does a head bash up, so it puts the enemies up into the air. Same with holding the attack button, it pushes the enemies up in the air. When we go up into the air, it goes into a slow motion thing. We don't want anything slow motion because we're speedrunners. So optimal is 3 melees on the floor, 2 melees in the in a jump attack, and then flame. Flaming an enemy when it's close to death makes the death animation a lot quicker, which means the other enemies will spawn in quicker. It's kind of good just to keep holding the flame button as well. If we do the 3rd attack on the air, it pushes the enemy down, which makes it longer for the enemy to get back up. Oh. Another thing to take note of is that we actually do need crystals. We need the crystals for upgrades, so if you can smash the crystals whilst you're fighting the enemies, that is great. So just gonna walk into here. I'll tell you what the crystals are for when we get there. Oh, we're stuck there. killed them all. So, the reason why we need crystals, we mostly just need the blue crystals. We will need to upgrade our breath. Here, right now, we're just waiting for Ignitus to move. He's very slow, we can't speed this up. We need the crystals to upgrade our breath for later on in the game. Earth is OP when we get there, we just spam that, but right now, fire, we will need to upgrade that a little bit later on in the game. Electricity, we will need. Ice, we don't need at all, so don't worry about ice. Ice is probably the worst breath. Now we enter the tutorial of the game, where we have to learn about Spyro's move.
Ability to breathe fire on your own. That's very impressive.
If you just stand
Very
here,
good, young
this is like the
Spyro.
place you're meant to stand.
Spyro, come here.
This time,
Press X to, like, stop it. We have to run after these monkeys. The timing for ice is actually extremely scary. You can hear like a clock down, a countdown clock on right now. If you can get both at the same time, that's optimal. Don't worry about picking up the gems right now. We don't need them. We'll need them at the end, though. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna run back.
oh, you awaken my hopes
Now,
once more.
I've actually forgotten the pattern for this. Sometimes Sparks will be in the center of the map. And sometimes he'll be by Ignitus.
Well done. But your training is just getting started.
I believe it's still here.
Over here.
Knocking enemies.
Wow, I actually won.
I actually
Awesome.
won. Awesome.
This
Yeah,
way. Oh,
the
Mom
gems
won.
don't make a difference. It only makes a difference at the end, so we don't need to do this. Believe it's
You
here again.
did it. And now it's time to move on.
Oh, it might be in the center.
Spyro, come here.
No, I was
Let
right.
us
Let's go.
continue. That's it. That's it.
Come over here.
Let's try another.
So at the end, we use purple
about
gems
this.
to use Fury. If you leave the gems scattered
Over
there,
here.
it will load into the
Conserve
next
your
little tutorial part. And then we can pick them up. When we start the last kind of Fury thing, it wipes our Fury to probably like a quarter. So even if you get it to halfway, it like resets
way,
back
oh,
to
Mav
a
one.
quarter.
An off-balance.
So if you can like save the things here. Oh, this is a little bit hard. You move the camera if you want to do this, and this is RNG, these placements. Oh, I missed. There we go. And is it the center now?
Now you're ready to
I
proceed.
think it is. Oh.
Spyro, come here.
No, I was wrong. My bad.
Let's see if you can.
Always head bash this guy. Always charge into him. When he runs here, you cannot reach that area there.
You're far from done yet.
Oh, is this middle now?
Come over here.
Oh, damn.
Spyro, you have taken.
Okay, now it's, ow. If you can get your, bomb between the two targets, you can get two of them, so you can only use two.
I knew you had it in you, Spyro.
So try and aim between the targets.
Over here.
If
Now
not,
let's
it's fine.
mix it up.
Yeah, cool.
So far, so good.
I believe now. So we're gonna run towards those purple gems. And during the Fury building, we're just gonna head bash because it does a lot of damage. And we're gonna look at our Fury bar as well, because as soon as that fills up, we can then Fury and finish this. Also, it's always good to leave one guy, because if you kill all of them, it spawns in the next round. If you leave one guy and you've got enough purple gems, oh god, words. When you kill nearly all of them, it takes a while for them to die to collect the purple gems. If you kill them all, you might need to do another wave, so it's quicker just to leave one guy still alive, so then you can start doing the Fury. So we're gonna just kill this guy, because you'll need to do 2 waves of Fury if you kill them all, and then you have to kill another bunch of them. And now we've learned fire.
You might have a chance against.
Right, we are on the flying part. Flying, very easy. You still need to pay attention. You can die here. We're just gonna hold R1, wait until the green bar goes down, and then we're gonna hold it again. That's all we're going to do, and we're just going to avoid anything that comes towards us. That's basically it. It's just press R1, wait a little bit, press R1, wait a little bit. Yeah, just avoid the monkeys. They do get you. It is very common. Also, another thing is the environment will actually hurt you as well. So we'll be going into an ice section soon, and they do fall, and the collision is a little bit janky in this game. Even if you don't hit it, there is a possibility you might get damaged. Cool, you have now made it to Dante's freezer. We're going to start off this little bit by doing a little strafe jump. We have to get the enemies to come towards us, so we're gonna walk a little bit so they can follow us, because if we just go straight in, we won't be able to target an enemy.
Dante's freezer.
I'm just gonna skip
is
this.
A desolate
Okay, wrong way. We have to go here to trigger the next cutscene. If we keep walking, it will just trigger the cutscene and put us back here. So now we're gonna walk, we're gonna glide over this and walk slowly. Make sure they're actually following us. Okay, I can hear them their footsteps. Okay. Cool. This is a tricky straight jump, I'll be honest. Come on, come closer a little bit, would you? Thank you. Cool. You need to do that little spin attack there to get over there. To skip this fight, this fight is very easy to skip. We're just gonna jump over here. We're gonna target onto Big Monkey, and we're just gonna strafe jump. Easy. Here, we're gonna come up to the tree. We actually do need to use the catapult here. Do that. We can skip this fight with a good time jump. Just gonna make a save state. Right. This will damage us. We're gonna stand over here. We're not going to... So we're going to aim for around this area. We're going to do a double jump and then a spin attack to give us a little bit of height. We will get damaged from this, but just try. It is a little tricky to get it, but after you kind of get used to it. Okay, we're over. Yeah, you may take a little bit more damage, but now we're over. Come up here. You may get damage from this guy as well. We're gonna hug this wall. That's fine. Oh, oh, damn, the damage. Cool, run. Run, 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 run. Yeah, it's good to look at your health. Gonna come this here. Hit this gem if you can to get some health back. I'm gonna hit the gem anyway. And we will need to hit this tree to get the snowballs down. So we can load up the catapult. We only need one snowball. Definitely get this gem. There is a chance that we will get hit here as well. Okay, I'm stuck. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna just walk over here. So, you do take a lot of damage in this game. And you do get stuck if the enemies can do that. You can do a little extra hit here if you're quick enough to knock the balls down again. You can use the snowball as well to hit enemies if they're in the way. Yeah, the game is janky. Cool. I'm gonna hit these gems. I need the health. I need the health. Right, we will be using the fireball for the skeletons. Just gonna make a save state just in case I die. Okay, let's collect those gems. We need that health. Okay, I've forgotten which button is the... Oh, it's because we're on electricity. Okay. My bad. Yeah, it puts us in that. We're going to do this, where we do this attack. I'm doing something you're not meant to be doing. Cool. Yeah, sorry about that. It gave you the electricity breath, so it starts you off on this fight. Turn straight back to fire because you have 2 breaths with fire. You got the bomb and then just fire breath. With these guys, we're going to flame and then do our air attack. You can get stun locked as well in this game. Be careful. Please don't do that. We don't want that. No, we don't want that. Okay. Cool. Okay, we don't have to do this next fight. So ideally, I messed up really badly there. What you want to do is when you come up to those skeleton guys, you want to flame them at the right time just before they attack. Flame them enough that it makes them do a flail. So then you can do a jump, spin, spin, flame, jump, spin, spin, flame, jump, spin, spin. That's how you're meant to do it. And same with the little skeleton guys as well. 2 fire bombs should kill them. But if they get in the way and they crowd you, firebomb. Because they can all stun lock you and do massive damage to you, put you in like a spinning animation as well. So again, it's good to collect as many gems as you can, because we will need all of those gems for upgrading later. Here we're going to do a tight strafe jump. We're going to wait for this animation to play. And we're going to strafe jump over that door there. You will need to... The camera gets a little bit funny, so you're just going to have to trust Spyro on this, if he locks on or not. And then you're probably going to have to strafe jump backwards, depending where these monkeys go. Okay, sometimes they spawn in different locations. Cool. The camera can go funny here. Yeah, it's going funny. We're going to collect these gems. And then we're going to the next location, which is this way. Again, this is a great, this is when Spyro loses his cooldown over his charge, so it's always good whilst you're running, do another jump charge. In that tunnel, he will lose his charge. If you just do it one charge, you need 2 charges in there. Okay, you need to build up a fury for the second fight. So we can skip this area here, we'll go into the next area. And we will need to fight everything. Okay, we've got quite a lot of purple gems. Keep charging. Okay, this is an unskippable fighting thing. We can get over to the next area, but we need to kill everything here to stop the tower from killing us. We need the tower destroyed, and we need to do this fight and the next fight. With these guys, just hold hold flame. We're gonna get 2 of these guys now, and best position to get into is up on the snow to get a little bit of height. We're going to go for the left guy. We don't want to get attacked by the other guy, so it's safe up here. Then we're gonna get this guy. Ideal to kill those guys. Those guys can do a lot of damage to you. Just gonna grab here. Cool. Cool. Right. We are going to do a kind of glitch here. I'm just gonna make a save state. There are 3 skeleton guys in this next room. And we're going to Fury, because killing them all is very slow. When we Fury, their health bars will kind of glitch. Sometimes they glitch, sometimes they don't, where they still have 2 health bars. They actually do have 2 health bars. Their full form and their skeleton form. We are going to do the Fury, and then we're going to flame in circles underneath them when they're in their skeleton form. And we're going to spam the flame button. I haven't done this in a while, so I don't really remember if that's how you do it, but we're gonna try. If not, I've made a save state so I can show you the actual way of how you do it. So get right in there, and then do your Fury, which is R2. Cool. Now they're in that. Avoid getting hit. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, that was very bad. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, I messed that up. So, collect green gems, because you will need your flame. We're going to go back in here. We're going to press R to fury them, and then we're going to run underneath them and try and catch them afire. Try not to get hit because it limits our time. Okay, our fury is done now. So, you can get all 3 of them. I'm just not doing a good job of it. You want to avoid getting hit by them. Ideally, you want them spread out so they don't have the chance to hit you, and then when you catch them alight, spin underneath them with your flame. Spam flame a little bit, and that should make their health bars go down very quickly. Here, we're just going to collect these 2 gems before we go into the next area, because we need the blue gems. I'll put a clip of me doing it a lot better. I think in my world record run, I do it a lot. Okay, there's a fight here. Don't go for the crystal gems. Run around. Ooh. So you can run around here as well. If you go into the center, it will trigger a very long fight, which you do not want to do. Just hug the wall. And then you enter this area. Oh, and all of these things have spikes on them, so be careful. Here, we're going to charge straight, get a roll, so we can roll into it, and then we're going to fly into this bomb. Charge. Firebomb is very useful for these next areas. It does damage on these gates. Gonna hug this wall. Just gonna jump over this guy. Don't go into that room. It's a trap. Okay, charge. You can collect these gems. Don't have to. We will be collecting these 3 gems though. Okay, now is a good time to upgrade your fire and electricity. Level up electricity first, just in case you don't have enough. So this is the top ones are your breath, and then the bottom ones. This is actually a very difficult menu to use. Be very careful you don't put in the wrong one. Then we will need 1 into our fireball as well for the fight, the boss fight we are about to go into after this fight. Here the wall, the floor crumbles, but it's easy enough to navigate. The area we're going to next with the monkeys, we will need to kill those guys as fast as possible. Just gonna try and avoid these. I'm gonna go for the big monkey first. Or if the little monkeys come up towards me, I'll focus on them guys. Here we just flame. Normally a monkey will join us. Here, for this guy, we're just going to push him up into the air and kick. Don't bother with that guy. It's too long. Cool. Now, we will use our electricity breath to control these guys to get them off the side of the cliff, because killing them takes too long to do, so we're gonna switch to our electricity. You can get 2 of them at the same time. Oh, yeah, avoid getting hit. They're very annoying, and they scream, and it's annoying. Cool. Now we just do that for a good few minutes, because they keep spawning in. Wait for them to do their animation, and then you can attack them. They have like a cooldown. Don't bother with the little guys. We don't need to bother killing those guys. Oops. That wasn't meant to happen. I accidentally hit the D-pad. If you have electricity breath on level 1, this is a lot harder to do because your it doesn't control them as much, and your electricity is a lot shorter, the range on it. He's dead. Sometimes the monkeys will get in the way from you electrocuting them. It's very annoying. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. There we go, now he's dead. So, I think that's it. Cool, yeah, that's it. Okay, we're coming up to the Ice King.
Alright, my turn.
Echo! Oh, hello. Ignore these guys. Try and get as many gems as you can. Okay, now we enter the Ice King. Right, so when we start this fight, we're going to do a jump into a charge to avoid the ice physics, where they're going to flame his shield, then we're going to do 3 ground attacks, and then a firebomb, and repeat that. Get rid of his shield. There, see how Firebomb did a weird thing there. That's if you time your Firebomb, sometimes it will just deflect for some reason. Now we're going to die because we want our breath. And it will start into phase 2. This time, we're going to do a jump. We're going to do all the jumps into a Firebomb. It's always good to try and jump behind him so we can avoid his attacks. Cool. And then we die again. So we can start phase 3. Phase 3, he's a little bit tougher in phase 3. He will hit you even when you're in the air. We're mostly going to spend time in the air. I'm going to pause for a second. We're going to charge towards him, then do a jump attack, and then do a firebomb. When we land, we're going to use our fury.
It's okay. We can try again.
And now we're just going to attack. Try and stay behind him, otherwise his punch can hit you. Cool. If you go too far away from him, he will start doing a ranged attack where you can't actually attack him because he puts a shield up that damages you. So try and stay close to him.
Miraculous, incredible, stupendous.
Yes, yes, Voltaire. It's good to see you.
Spyro, come here.
Electricity is a lot easier than fire because
Electricity, the
we
spark of
don't have to do the melee attacks.
teach you its
Here, we're just going to use our electricity to do this. If you come at an angle, you can get all of them pretty quickly like that.
concept. Excellent.
Come over here.
You can get 2 of these guys a lot easier than the flame version. I'm just not doing it because I'm underskilled. There was one more. There he is.
You're a quick study after all.
Over here.
It's good to do this attack close up to them. The triangle thing.
Practice. Well done.
The closer you are to the enemy, the quicker they are to go
This
up into
way,
the air.
old Mauve one.
We need to do that to all of the enemies. Let me just test something out as well while I'm here. I think, can you do one attack? I think you can do one. Yeah, you can. Okay, only do one attack. I was doing that wrong. So, one air attack. Get them up in the air and one air attack.
Spyro, come here.
Center. Damn, center. Okay, now we do the thing that we did in the last one. You collect the purple gems you got from the last area. Those purple gems will despawn over there in a second. Again, it's good to wait just to see if we have enough. No, we don't. Okay, ideally I want a couple alive now, I think. Cool. Now we can go on to the R2. So there it was ideal to keep one alive just to gather the purple gems so we don't have to fight another round of small monkeys.
Your training is complete.
Okay, we're coming up to Tall Plains, my favorite level. It's got great music and I like the atmosphere in it. We have 2 tricks in this level and they are kind of hard to do, but they save a lot of time. First one saves about a minute, 2 minutes, and the next one is a new strat I'll be teaching you. We can skip this. We're going to turn on to Flame, and we are going to be doing some very hard strafe jumping. So I'm going to make a save state just in case I mess up. Okay, we can charge through this room. Everything has large hitboxes. Right. So I'm going to try and get the big monkey to come close to me. I look at a certain part of the wall, and when he gets to that certain part of the wall, I then do a firebomb which sends him up into the air. After that, I quickly charge and get onto a higher place. So I'm just gonna walk here, about here-ish, then I'm gonna charge. Get up here. Okay, now this is crucial. Big monkey is there. That's, I think, optimal. That's perfect. So what I'm going to do is, Spyro's looking at the other enemies up there. I need to strafe jump, and then I'm going to land on such a tiny little platform that I need to be able to lock onto that big monkey. The big monkey is what keeps this trick. This is the hard part of the trick, is the positioning of the big monkey. If the big monkey is slightly too far or too close, if he's too close, he'll run towards you, which we don't want. If he's too far away, we won't be able to lock on. You can set this up again by going back to the first positioning and putting a firebomb up and then running back to here again. But we're going to try this and hopefully we get it first try. Okay, we're going to strafe jump. Already that's a good sign. Sparks is on the big monkey, and then we're going to strafe jump this way. Okay, now we're gonna... Okay, oh my god, first try, let's go. I may go back and show you how that was done, because that was very quick. But sparks going on top of the enemies is a great indication to if you got it or not. Sometimes you won't be able to see him, and sometimes he just doesn't. He's very mixed. But yeah, the big monkey is optimal. You have a tiny amount of space, and you kind of need to do it quick. If you do it too slow, the monkey might move. So let me redo that, and I'll do it a little bit slower if the big monkey doesn't move. So again, I like to run up against this wall. I kind of look for that dent in that wall there, and then turn around, hopefully. Okay, he might come towards us. There. No, he's coming towards us. See, now he's here. So I messed that up. But we can set that up again. My camera... Oh my god, the camera in this game is not nice. It's a little bit too far. We kind of want this dent here. And we need to move quickly as well. Because if we stand a little bit too slow, he'll follow us. Okay, so we aim for this tree here. Okay, yeah, he moved. So that gives you an idea. You have to do this quickly, otherwise he will move towards you. We just need to make sure that this guy gets where we need to go. We need to charge here fast as well. If we don't... I can't strafe jump. Again, we have to do that quickly there because that monkey was just moving. So this is a very quick thing to do. It puts us over here though. This wall is very high to get over. Yeah, the trick is kind of hard, but if you do it a few times, you'll get used to the positioning of the monkey. And you need to do the quick strafe jumping, otherwise he will move. Sometimes he does stay in place. Very rare though. So now we go over here. Okay, next part. We're just going to stand on different platforms so we can gain height. We're going to come up here and this little area here. And then we're going to land on this tree over here. Do a little spin attack to maintain your height. Stand here for a sec and then charge up. And we've made it. If you land on the floor, get back onto the higher ledge and you can do a strafe jump onto that tree. Here we can just run past these enemies. We don't need to... Oh, that guy was in the way. We don't need to bother about doing anything here. Just gonna run. We can change to electricity to move these guys off the way. If you do it fast enough, like change to electricity. I just forgot what I was doing. Plus you need the gems as well for upgrades later on. So it's like a quick way of gems collecting. Here, we're just gonna fly here. Here we're going to start with fire. As the enemies get higher up, we can then use electricity to push them off because killing them off a small amount of height just kills them instantly. But the first fight, we're just going to, I believe it's armadillos, we're going to just spam our, well not spam, we're just going to use firebomb because there's so many of them and it's great crowd control just to use it. So flame, wait until like another one comes down and firebomb. Cool. I believe we got them all. Did we? We didn't. Where's the other one? He's up there. Why is he so high? Yeah, enemies are weird in this game. Sometimes they come down, sometimes they don't. These guys again. Flame is good. Normally there's one that hides. Oh, okay, no, we're good. These guys, we're gonna flame them. I believe one of them has just killed themselves because I heard them crying. Yeah, one of them did, and we're just gonna come up here and kill this guy. The other one must have jumped off the ledge and killed himself. Okay, now we're gonna switch to electricity, and we're just going to use our electricity to put these guys off. Sometimes these enemies run towards you, sometimes they don't. It's very mixed. You can come up here, you can grab here. You can get an early kill on this guy if you do that quickly. Oops. Just throw him off. Boop. Done. Cool. If you're low on gems, there's a big cluster of gems just over there. And if you don't do that jump, you can just keep walking around. Pots have quite a lot of gems in them as well. Now we're just gonna run. Oh, try and avoid charging in this area. There's a little bump here, just here. And if you charge, you'll lose control of Spyro. He'll go up into the air. Here we're going to change to flame. We don't actually have to kill anything here. It's just for crowd control. So this is press the buttons as fast as you can. When we hit this third button, there'll be a load of armadillos behind us. I'm getting these because I am actually low and I should have gotten those gems. We're going to strafe jump off this guy. And we're gonna hit this button. Yeah, there's loads of cutscenes you can't skip. Again, strafe jump. You can track onto those guys in the, whatever they're called, shooting things. Cool, we want a Fury for the next room. That's why I'm getting the extra gems. Okay, for these rock guys that we're going to face in a second, it's ideal to do a flame. Oh, flame. Jump, flame. Well, I'm basically, just look at my buttons. I can't talk. Oh, we do not want to hit them on the ground because then they'll start doing a block move. And it's very hard. You have to wait a long time for them to stop blocking. Cool. Right, this next area, we're going to hit these guys maybe one or two times, so we can lower their health, and then we're gonna get them close together so we can Fury. We've now learned Ice, so remember to change back to Fire. Okay, I think that's enough. Cool. Cool, and now we're going to Fury. That guy should be dead. That should have killed them. For some reason those guys were dead, but they don't take much. So I normally do 2. 2 should definitely work. Just ignore these guys. We're just gonna strafe jump using them. Get up here, cool. Turn. You can come up here to avoid everything. Ignore these guys. Okay. So we are going to go up against a big monkey. Big monkeys have a lot of health. There's only 3 of them that we go up against in the whole game. We can get an instant kill on them if we do this precise trick. We're going to we're going to raise them up into the air by holding circle or B. Then, as we do this, we're going to always be flaming. We then do 2 attacks, delay, flame, and then 2 attacks. And hopefully we should get an instant kill. I'll probably use a couple of save states just so I can show you this this move. It's kind of hard to get. It's mostly the delay that you need to get used to. You need to get underneath the monkey, basically, to instantly kill it. Don't bother about any of the guys, we just need the monkey. Okay, we didn't get it. There we go. So, you need to do that delay there. And remember to flame, because the flame gives like extra height when they take damage. And you need to get underneath them. I think it's like a full damage thing, that if they're slightly above a certain level, then they take basically all their health. Here, we can skip this. So we need to hit those 2 buttons. I am going to strafe jump off of this guy, hit this gem. We need gems. We need gems for the boss fight that's coming up. Oh, we can get these pots without head bash as well. Okay. Ball control. That is a thing in this game. So, you can hit the ball You can R1, you can charge into the ball, that gives it a little bit more speed. But you can lose control of the ball as well. They are very easy to lose control of. So I've seen some people do this and then charge. However, I just walk with it and then I R1 so you can like head bash it and give it a little bit more speed. Again, you can push the ball into enemies and that makes them go up into the air as well. These monkeys are annoying. You can flame them if they're bothering you. Yeah, ball control. There we go. If you time it right, sometimes RNG, you can get a perfect path so he's not in the way. Cool. Sometimes that monkey does get in the way and that will mess with the ball. We can come up here, get a strafe jump off of this guy, and then, oh, camera. We can then just glide over to here.
The shrine god has not been appeased since Cinder's...
Okay, we're coming to our second trick. Again, just hit these gems. You'll need them. Okay, now this boat, if you get on here, you will have to attack the enemies, or you can just leave the enemies. You don't actually have to attack them, but it takes about 4 minutes to get to the next area. However, there is a trick we can do. I can't remember the name of the trick. Slip screening? I don't know. I don't know the names of the tricks in this game, I'll be honest. If you go onto a slightly curved surface or just a different surface that's not flat, you can walk into it and build up speed. That speed, as soon as you let go, will then build up and shoot you in the opposite direction. I believe it's the opposite direction. So we will have to get onto this railing and we have to position ourselves correctly. If Spyro jutters or is sliding down, we don't have the perfect positioning. It's kind of tricky to get used to, actually kind of hard to explain. But once you get into a good position, I always do about 20 tail whips, so I count how many times his tail goes from left to right. So like if it goes left to right, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many times I count it for, is 20 tail whips, and then I let go, and then hopefully it shoots me across, and I will then hold the glide button to get some more distance. So the hard part is actually just getting onto this. Spyro is a very slippery boy. So right here, I know I definitely don't have it because Spyro is kind of moving all around the place. Okay, there I don't have it because Spyro is falling down, but you can see there, he got a little boost there. But this trick is very hard to get. It's definitely worth going for. If you can get first try, whew, massive time save. It's also actually hard to like stand on the other side because he's so slippery. He's a slippery boy.
Let's do it.
One. Oh, no, we're moving. No, that's not good enough. You can kind of reposition yourself on there by jumping, but I think it's always best to come down. And do not destroy this area as well, because then you won't have anything to go up against. I definitely don't have it. Please tell me I didn't destroy that.
Ready?
Okay, I didn't. That's okay. Again, Spyro's moving, so I know that this is not going to work. Never mind. Oh, no, it's definitely not going to work. Yeah, that can happen too. 2. No. 2, 3, 4. No, he's moving. You ideally want him just to keep walking and him not to jitter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Cool. Ooh, we can still make this. Hopefully. There is a chance. No, okay. So that's a good example of it kind of working or not. If you're lower down on the fence, you need to do more tail whips. If you're higher up on the fence, you will need to do less tail whips. So I would suggest 35 tail whips if you're lower on it. If you're higher, then 20. If you're short, still try and glide to it, because there is a save point where you might get it. If you're closer to the pillars, you're more likely to get it. But still, glide to it and you might get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20. Oh, cool. Oh, for some reason it didn't let me do the X there. That's new. Well, that was actually a really good, good. I don't know why that didn't work, I'll be honest. But that was actually extremely good. It just didn't let me get my glide in. Oh well, try again. This will take a very long time to learn. This is the only time we actually use this as well. This game is not very optimal. There's probably other ways of making this game shorter, but no one's smart. We don't have many runners. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I got pushed, so that's not gonna work. I'm slowly slipping off. It could work. I don't think it will. Oh, okay, we might. It's kind of like a, it might work, it might not. I'm not counting how many tail whips I'm doing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, that did nothing. It's because I was moving from left to right that it just didn't build up.
Let's do it. Four, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Cool. I may have had to have done a few more, but this will make it if I just... That should make it.
Well, that was
Cool.
fun.
So that's like the barely. I think instead of me saying do 20, do 30 to 35, maybe even 40. That was a low one, and I was low on the fence post as well, which meant my height was low. But if you glide into these pillars, it should trigger the next thing to spawn you here. If you gain height, you'll just shoot into here, and to stop you from going too far, just do a spin, and that should cancel your speed. But yeah, that is a very hard trick to do. It saves about 4 minutes though. So if you get a good positioning, everyone's positioning is different. I've noticed all the runners who have played this game, they all have different positions or different setups to it. I think just find the thing that you find comfortable. If you manage to get a few times, then great, amazing, you're doing great. So I forgot where I was going, so now I'm just doing a redo. We're gonna come here, burn these guys. Please don't kill me. Ow. We're going to do a tail whip over there, or you can just destroy these as well with just attacking it. Wait for this. Go forward. We can head bash on this. Oh my god, we're so close to death. Gonna fly over. Come up to here because we don't want to get hit because we're so close.
I have to admit, you've done better than I...
Right, we're going on to the final boss, but we need a full fury, so luckily there are some gems here that we can bash. Hopefully we have enough, please. Nearly, okay. Normally you do have enough. I just skipped a few gems. You should definitely have enough. I'm going to kill this guy to get some more gems. So don't do what I do. Collect as many gems as you can. You will need a full fury coming to this area here. Okay, on to the stone guy. Okay, for this guy, we're going to run underneath his crutch and we're going to press Fury. Then we're going to attack his little feet. And we're going to also use our fireball. If you are low on health and stuff, there's gems all around this area as well. Right now I've run out of breath, so I'm just going to keep attacking him, trying to avoid his thing. If you stay close to him, you can avoid all of his damage as well. Cool, we're done. Try and collect some gems as he's dying before it goes into the cutscene. Because we want the blue gems and purple gems, we want all the gems. Cool. And we can skip this cutscene.
Yes, yes, Voltaire, I see that months of...
Okay, ice is very scary. Ice is the scariest one for the tutorial because the countdown feels a lot quicker. I think it is a lot quicker as well.
Spyro, come here.
We never actually use ice as well in this game. I'll be honest, it's quicker just to attack normally than doing the eyes. To freeze them and then just do a normal attack on them.
Beginner's luck, I'd say.
Come over here.
Right, chase after the dummies. This one's actually kind of hard to do, not gonna lie. Attack once you got them. Oh, I got a really nice spawning thing where they all kind of spawn together. Come here. Cool. Yeah, you need to be fast at this. It is easy to fail.
Completely blind dragon finds
Try and get
success
multiple.
once in a while.
Over here.
Okay, this one's kind of hard to do as well. They're random locations. Where is he? It's there. Cool.
Check that out. This way, oh Mauve one.
Yeah, this is like a panic attack one. Chill 'em. It's good if we chill and try and get the other one because it does slow them down. If it hits, come on, hit. If we can get multiple, that's ideal. For some reason, it's not doing any damage. Cool, we got more. Whew.
Yes, that's it.
And then stand in the middle.
Spyro, come here.
Yes. Now we do this. Sorry about that, I had to take a pull. Right. We destroy these guys. Like before. If you had any leftover gems from the previous fight, collect those, obviously. We're just farming purple gems. Where is he? I got all of them there. Okay, see? If we waited and we left one alive, we wouldn't have to do this extra fight here. Cool.
Well, you have mastered the...
Munitions Forge is an island dominated.
Okay, we are going to hold charge, and we're going to switch to electricity as fast as we can. Cool. We're going to electrocute that big monkey into the lava because the gate opened. Oh my god, please stop fighting me. If we can just electrocute him into any lava, that would be great. He's, I believe, in the lava. Yeah, he is. Cool. Also, just knocking him off the bridge, if you can get there quick enough. Sometimes the monkeys spawn in different locations. Sometimes they don't surround you, sometimes they do. It's RNG, these enemies. That big monkey there, we're going to knock him off. We don't have to knock him into the lava, we just need to knock him off so to kill him to get into the next room. Be careful of his attacks. There you go. Yeah, oh, we've landed in lava. Hopefully that hasn't killed us. Cool, it hasn't. When they're in the animation of doing that attack there, they don't get affected by the electricity. Gonna hit these gems because we need them. We firebomb that. We need to get rid of the gems on the moles. We're gonna firebomb these doors as well. We're freeing them. Come down here. Try and ignore the bugs. Did I get him? I did get him. We got him. If you have enough time, get this gem here. We're now waiting for the cutscene to begin because we've got all the moles there.
You did it!
So for this, we're gonna keep a straight line. We're gonna need quite a lot of gems. We can just like glide over here. We can come through here. It's good to head bash here. Means you get an extra hit on these gems. And then we're just gonna hug this corner here. We'll get a cutscene that plays in a second. You can't skip this cutscene. I'm just gonna quickly turn down the game a little bit. There we go. Again, more gems. You need loads of gems because you're gonna need 2 upgrades in Earth when we get it. And before we start, this is the second big monkey out of the 3 big monkeys you can do the fast attack on, the instant death. So we're gonna go over there, head bash up, 2 attacks, delay or flame. Flame, then delay, and then another 2 attacks, and that should hopefully work. I'll make a save state just in case to show you how to do it again. I'm gonna jump over. Ooh, we can jump past these guys. Sadly, I didn't get it there, but you guys should know from the thing. This guy is kind of a tough enemy as well, and because of all the other little guys. We're gonna try it again, though. I accidentally spammed the button. Oh, see, we're close to death. Cool, he's dead. Yeah, he's the one that triggers that flame there. Once we get that down. Oh, please don't kill me. And then we're just gonna fly past. Whew. Here, we skip this guy. So here we're just gonna jump over here. If you're low on gems, down there is a good place to collect gems. There's quite a lot of them. If you're down on gems, you don't need to get them. I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna trigger a cutscene just here. We don't need to fight these guys. We don't have to. We don't need to. Definitely don't do that. Just turn away. Come up to this tree branch. And we're just going to glide all the way over here. Maybe grab this gem if you're low on health. Try and avoid ledge grabs. I just did something bad there. Whoop. He's stuck. I'm stuck. Great. Cool. Now would be a good time to put some level up into your Earth. Again, the menu is very bad in this game. You'll have to get used to it. Cool. We put 2 in Earth. You can do this before the train fight as well. Cool. Okay. Here we fly. This guy will not attack us. He'll just run off the edge and kill himself. We can just jump up here and hit this lever. We need to hit all 3 levers. So then I usually come down here, hit this one. You can do a strafe jump off of this guy to get up higher. And as soon as you hit this, you go into the cutscene. So you don't need to worry about hitting those guys there. Now, for this boss fight, we still don't really know how it works, I'll be honest. We just hold forward and spam fireball. We'll go left and right to avoid the TNT, but once we're really close, the TNT will not hit us. There will be some points where the train does go faster than us. We can't really control that. Yeah, we just spam. Not much to this fight. Or not to our knowledge we know anything about this fight to speed it up in any way. Then we get to this segment. We slow down a little bit because we want to hit the second trolley thing. We don't want to hit the train. Kind of want to just hit this trolley thing because that does damage to it. Oh, I'm out of breath, so I'm just going to keep going forward. We get green gems by hitting the gems, as you can see, and then I'm going to go like left to right depending on when they throw stuff. And then we're back to normal again. It's always good to come in here with more than one hit point. The train does hit us at one point. It's in the next stage, you'll see. Occasionally he hits you, occasionally he doesn't, but it's always good to come in with more than one hit point, so get some gems before you start this fight. Cool. Hitting the train doesn't do anything, so don't bother hitting him. Like lowering his health or killing him. I don't think you can actually kill him in this fight, so we just speed ahead. This is the bit where we take damage. Yeah, we took some damage there. Sometimes he hits you, sometimes you take damage, sometimes you don't. We don't really know why. But yeah, that's the end for this fight. We'll be seeing him a little bit later. Again, cutscene, we can skip this. And I'm just gonna make a quick save state. We're going to use electricity breath here. And we're also gonna collect all these gems here. So, we must leave this alone. Do not hit this thing, because we'll need this for the skip. We need to get up to this area here. We're going to do a strafe jump, and we strafe jump at its lowest point. We can barely make it when it's at its highest point. And how we do a strafe jump is, we're going to have to try and get this scorpion in front of us stuck. So we're just gonna come over here. Try not to push him into the lava. Or make him fall off the cliff. Or you fall in the lava. There's quite a lot of things going on. So we're just gonna try and get him stuck. So, okay, he's in a good place there. Sadly. Okay, he's never done that before. Normally, once you get him past the second thing there, he'll get stuck. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, hopefully. Has he got... Yeah, okay, he's looking at us now. We've got his interest, okay? Okay, hopefully. Gonna wait until it's at its lowest point. Cool. Sometimes if you miss it but stand on it, the platform will lower. Which is nice for us. Also, if you're very quick, be careful of the train going into you. You can be safe and wait for the last train, but if you go quickly, a train will hit you. Here, we're going to change to Earth.
Wait, we're on.
Oh, and we need to destroy these things. We can do that by just doing out Earth. Spyro will lock on to the closest enemy to him. And then if you can, it's always good to drown a few so we get their gems, because we need a lot of gems before the cutscene plays. The cutscene plays automatically after you get those. Right, I'm going to turn back to Earth because Earth is great. And I'm going to grab a couple of these gems. Here, we can skip this fight. Be careful with that. Sometimes it does get you. Just gonna earth these guys, because there is a chance they can hit us. That TNT is gonna hurt me, so I'm gonna ignore that. Cool. The reason why you don't see me charging a lot is because the hitboxes are massive everywhere. So it's always kind of good to avoid charging. If you feel confident enough, go ahead and charge. We're gonna ignore those guys and we're just gonna come all the way over here. Again, more gems here. See, bugs are everywhere, so... Come into here. Just gonna... Cool. Cutscene will play. Hopefully I didn't kill that guy. Cool. We still got one in the lava. We can lock onto this guy. And we can get up to here. Oh, we'll try that again. Oh, we're not locked on. Okay, I'm struggling. Usually those guys are a lot closer to you. You can see one of them is kind of not working. You can get up here. I'm just really rusty, I'll be honest. There, oh, there we go. Obviously try and do that faster than what I can do it. Gonna skip these guys. Don't need them. There is a skip here that I don't currently do in the run. May as well have a go. If you land on a specific spot, I believe it's like, okay, never mind. I don't know. I'm not gonna go for it if I don't know. Or it could be up here. I think it's, yeah, okay. Let's give it a go. For. Oh, okay, yeah, that is easy. Oh. You can see what I'm trying to do. It skips a cutscene if you manage to get this. So it's definitely worth going for. Be good if I could move those. Anyway, you can see what I'm trying to get at. I kind of got it in the first try, but for casual people, or like how I do it, so before this fight, grab these crystals and we're gonna change to fire. We're going to use our ultimate, our fury, as soon as we get into the battle. We're gonna go up close to the train and then we're gonna use it here. And then we're going to attack the train. Change to Earth. We're gonna stand in the center. And the only time he comes in is when he goes a little bit more fast than this. When he speeds up, he'll start coming into the center. When he does this, we're gonna go to the side and we're gonna start attacking. And then he should stop. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the center. Wait a second. We're gonna come back here. Come back to the center again. I like to wait until he goes, you'll see. Oh. Messed up there. I am messing this fight up real bad. I'm just gonna show you my world record footage. Oh shit. I don't have any gems. Cool. I'm just gonna hit him. There we go. That's done. Collect all the gems. Cool. Yeah, that, I'm very rusty. I'll be honest, I am rusty. But I will show you how to do it in the other... I'll be showing some footage of how you're meant to be doing it. But standing in the center and then going to the side of him, locking on... Sometimes you can get stuck. That is the downside to this. With this, we're just going to... Oh, I've forgotten the fast button. There we go. It's this button. We're just going to be doing the thing that we did in the first flying level, which is just wait till our green bar goes down, wait, and then press R1. I don't believe anything in here does any damage, except for the bats. The lava doesn't do anything if we hit it. Oh, okay, maybe that one does. But not much actually damages us. As I hit everything and find out. Maybe emulator is different. But usually you don't have to worry too much about this flight thing. Cool, now we are going to learn Earth. Earth is great if you have enough gems. As soon as we get to learning our Tornado Earth, which is our triangle attack, we are going to upgrade Earth, but we need to wait until Terrador actually teaches us that. Here, we kinda spam the, Earth. Earth does have a sweet spot. If you kinda get the edge of the end of the cone of Spyro's breath, it does a lot more damage. We'll be doing this in, the Cinder fight that we have coming up near the end. You have to have the correct amount of distance and then you'll do a lot of damage. I think I got them all. Yep.
They're Might be hope for you yet, young
I
dragon.
believe we stand the center.
Over here.
Yep, I was right. Right. Now we level up our Earth Tornado. Ideally, optimal, we need 2 upgrades. If not, 1 will do. The reason why we level it up to 2, we can level this when we get to the next level, is because it does so much damage. Cool, that's the only guy there. Cool. And now we go back to him.
Like Ignitus may have been right about you.
This way, oh Mauve one.
1 hit. We don't need to get more than 1 hit. We can sometimes get 2 of them in here, so you have to keep note of what one you actually got into the tornado. So there we have 2. Okay, I think I got both of them. Okay. I think I got both. Okay, I definitely got both. I'll be upset if I don't. Cool. And then in the center,
Proved to be a true warrior.
we're gonna collect those purple gems, because you remember we're gonna do the head bash. Grab those purple gems. Where are they? There they are. Okay, ideally I don't want to kill them all, because that will be enough for a Fury. Just need to kill 1 more. And we got these 2 guys. Perfect. Collect those gems. And now it will spawn in the last guys. This guy's just over here. Cool. Okay, and now we're off to the kinda last level of the game. So, also another thing I'd like to know is, I've been told, if you have more than 3 Earth Tornadoes, the FPS slows down, which can cause you to run the game slower, and obviously as a speedrunner, you don't want that. However, you know what? If you're doing loads of damage, and you're killing them faster, I don't see, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand. It's like, you're gonna have slower FPS, but you're gonna kill them quicker. So it's up to you. If you're on console, it may run your console a little bit slower, depending on what you are running on. I imagine PS2 would run terribly. I usually play on the Xbox version, which has a little bit more power. I run on a 360, so hopefully that does have more power. Right, the last level. Well, kinda last level. Here we're mostly going to be using the Earth Tornado, and Electricity. We'll be upgrading that soon. But first we must do our, upgrade our Tornado to level 2. Here, we don't need to bother with that. We're just gonna walk away. Could grab this. We're gonna enter an unskippable fight in a second, which will farm up all these gems because we're following this monkey. These slugs drain your mana, so don't get too close to them. You don't need to hit the gate, you can just use your breath, and this is the unskippable fight place. This fight does last a while, so we're gonna keep checking if our tornado has come up yet. It's good to jump on tornado. Gonna grab this, see if we get some more gems. I'm gonna check. Oh, so close. I'll come back in a sec. Cool, that should be enough. Cool. We are now level 2. So now Earth Tornado does even more damage. Yeah, this fight is a long one, so we're just gonna be spamming these. And this is kind of what the game is gonna be like now. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Again, more fighting. We need to kill all these monkeys. 2 Earth Tornadoes should be good, if not 3. That will kill them all. Run past them when you've done 3. Kill this guy. That should be enough. Wait. And then we're good. Now we can go into the next room. We can skip these monkeys. And now we're just going to be hugging this door. I like to wait until all 3 of them are out when I start doing all the other ones. If you only have 1 still alive, it will take a while for them all to all 3 of them to come out again. Sometimes they do come out a little bit further than they should. So like right now my timing is off because they're all coming out at different times. Then we got Big Monkey. Cool. It's also good to collect gems, because gems can also slow the game down. If you've got a load of Earth Tornadoes and a lot of gems laying about, it also slows down the FPS. Sometimes they do come out like that, where he looked perfectly fine, then he hit me. Sometimes they're unaffected. It's just the game being a bit janky. Cool. Here we have the ball. I hate these things. He only needs 2 tornadoes. Just gonna spam that over there. Get these guys. And then do another one. There, he's done. And then big monkey. Oh, we got an instant kill on that guy. Nice. I don't think I've ever done that before. Probably something to do with the gates and something. Maybe you got caught in between, in and out of bounds.
Done and done.
It's good to knock these guys off because they can hit you and that could force you to drop down to the bottom there. Cutscene will play. And we are going to ignore all of that. We're just going to run past these guys. Try and avoid that. The hitbox is very big on everything in this game. We will need to kill these guys to open the door, so they'll be around the same locations always. So I like to do one here, one up there, turn back, do this one, turn back and then do this one. And then we got this one guy here. Cool. Okay, here, I'm gonna come over here, grab these guys, and come back over here, grab these guys. And that should be enough. Come in here. Guess what? Another unskippable fight. Let's go. Yeah, there's loads of these. They're very annoying. The reason why we don't go to level 3 is because what happens is the earth tornado shoots the enemies up into the air, which means for a longer death animation. And we want the death animation to be as quick as possible to respawn the next monkey in. So that's why never go to level 3. Always stick to level 2. With earth breath, the basically shotgun breath, if we put that to level 3, it actually uses way too much mana, so that's why we keep that to level 2.
Spark, look, the gate's losing power.
Okay, here. Oh, I was just gonna say, we can do a strafe jump earlier on. Here, when we enter this arena, we're going to level up our electricity breath. Because we're going to... Why is the sound not playing? Oh well, game's broken. Yeah, we're going to be ripping enemies off of high ledges for this next part. I have tried to get past that barrier. You can, but if you go a little bit too high, just above the barrier, there's a death plane. Here we're going to earth that guy. Try not to tornado too close here. Then we're going to electricity those guys up the top there. Cool. Yeah, we want to try and avoid the tornado around this area here. Because if there's a tornado, the guys who attack from up here will go in the tornado and means their death animation. They'll have to actually, you know, take damage. While here, it's an instant death if they just fall down. Okay, we got the bat. I'm gonna quickly switch to electricity, kill this guy. Is the bat still alive? Yeah, he is. Cool, now he's dead. Oh wow, that guy really loves walking. We can just do a strafe jump. You can make that jump without a strafe jump as well. Here we're gonna switch to electricity because enemies will come flying down this lift in a second. And what we're going to do is just drag them off with our electricity breath. We could kind of like spin to get them off. See, that kind of works easily. Nice. Cool. We're gonna switch back to Earth because we're gonna face those electrical balls again. We're gonna wait until the animation is done. There we go. And we're going to just do this. Cool. Collect those. This lasts for a while. There's quite a few of them. Sometimes they might not go into the tornadoes. They are kind of tricky. Like this guy here. I think it's like 4 waves of these guys. Yeah, see, this guy's still alive. One more, yeah, another. It's 4 waves then. Cool. We can just run past those guys, but my charge was a little bit too wide there. Gonna ignore all the enemies, just fly down. Gonna switch to electricity when we can. Just grab these guys off there, like that. I believe it's only 3 waves of them. Okay, maybe 4. Maybe 4 is the lucky number in this game. Cool. And this guy, we're gonna do the exact same thing. Cool. He dead. Cool. Now, we have a tiny little skip coming up. We actually don't know how it works. So most of the time it works. Most of the time it does work. But we don't actually know how it does work. So how I normally do it is we trigger this cutscene, and then we fly to the right side. Sometimes I've experimented a little bit with it. Sometimes you can just drop. You can save time by like dropping straight away. But sometimes going slow makes it work faster. Well, it makes it work actually. I'm gonna just glide down here. I'm gonna go to this side of the door. We don't actually know why it works. We're gonna grab one of these monkeys. Come on. And we're gonna put him in here, and then we're gonna make him kill us. Cool, we got both. If you can get both monkeys in here, that's even better. Aim for 2 monkeys, but 1 monkey is good enough. And we're just gonna die here. And hopefully, we get to skip a long fight. Oh, we didn't. Okay, see? That didn't work. And we don't know why. So now I'm gonna just try again. Come down here. If not, you can try again, because this does work like that. Cool. He's still in there. So if you hit me, please, sir. We don't actually know what triggers this. Hopefully, what should happen is... Perfect. We're now in the next area. We skipped a long fight there. I don't know what triggers that. Literally no idea. If anyone is smart and can look at code and read stuff, please do it. Here we're gonna turn to tornado, and we only have to kill the monkeys. Don't worry about the cannon, guys. Sometimes the monkeys don't spawn in. Sometimes it takes a while, or sometimes it can literally take ages. This is the RNG segment of this game. Normally, there are 2 medium monkeys, 1 big monkey, and a couple of small ones. Where are the medium monkeys? I can hear them. Maybe if I go forward. Nope. Some people have lost runs to this. I can hear them, but I can't see them. There we go. Yeah. If you get that, it's very unfortunate that that happens. And we should get another monkey. There they are, yeah. Normally what happens is you get them all spawned at the same time. When you enter this place, you'll have 1 small, 1 medium, 1 large. And then the other medium will come after you've killed the other medium guy. But sometimes they just don't spawn in. Again, we don't know why that happens. That has killed runs before. Yeah. Sorry if it happens to you. Right, in this next section, I don't actually go for this skip. You can skip this fight. But for me, when I was learning it, the setup just took a little bit too long, and I was like, there's not really any point. I will show you a clip of how you do it.
Or expensive as fuck and work. Alright, cool. That saves some time.
I'm just gonna do it this. Again, it's just basically like everything else you've seen so far in this level, where we just spam our volcano. Another thing you can do in this level, with these light thingies, you can get an instant kill on these monkeys, which is actually quicker than a tornado death. However, if you get hit by the light, it does do quite a bit of damage. So you have to be careful with that. So that should be down. There we go. Again, you can strafe jump instead of jumping from left to right there. Here, I sometimes like to stand in the center to kill the monkeys quicker. On emulator, I can actually see the lights. On console, sadly, unfortunately, you cannot see the lights. because everything is so bright in this game. Wow, I've never actually seen these lights before. It's my first time. Right, that should be it. Should be like 3 waves for that area there. Again, you can kill them with the lights. Here, we're gonna kill these monkeys, and we're going to be, after that, we're going to kill the knight. I think it's the earth guy, I don't know. I'll be honest. It's a kind of shitty kind of boss fight coming up in a second. Make sure I've got all of them. Yeah, they're there. Okay, I can run up here. Do one more, and I'm just gonna run up here now. That should be all of them. There we go, yeah. Perfect. I think this is the Earth Knight. So we had the Ice King. I think this is the Earth King. I'm not too sure. Right. I told you guys about how Earth has... It goes off into a cone shape. There is a sweet spot in the cone, like round the rim of the cone is where you get a lot of damage. So we're going to be trying to do that with this guy. We will also be trying to do it with Cinder later on. Oh, it's Electric King, my bad. So we're just going to spam the earth. Here is a great place to learn where that sweet spot is. When you get a sweet spot, you can see it does a lot more damage. Right now I'm in that sweet spot. Don't spam it. Just go slowly. If you spam it, it only does a little bit of damage. Cool. Quickly collect those. You don't want to be too close to him because that gets rid of the damage there. I've never actually seen him ever do that move before. Right, you can either run straight past him or wait for his gems here, and this is the 3rd monkey that we have to do the quick kill on. If you miss it, it's not too bad. Earth is good enough, but another thing to note, when you're on a lift, the Earth Tornado does not work, so we have to use Electro-Z. We don't know why, it just do that. So I'm gonna try for a quick kill. If not, we'll just electrocute them off and then Earth. Cool, quick kill. Nice. Perfect. If you don't get the quick kill, what you can do is electrocute them off of the lift, which is around here-ish, and then you can earth bomb them. Now I'm just gonna do this. You can get these with the earth as well. It's kind of optimal for the last couple of ones to do earth with. Yep, I thought that was gonna happen. Enemies come down for this bit. I think this is the only part they do come down. This is now the lift section. This section is very long. We're going to switch to Earth here. And we're going to go for every single one of them. Oh, what am I doing? No. We're meant to do this. My bad. When the medium monkeys come closer, then we do this. Sorry, I forgot about that. And then we do Earth Tornadoes on the big ones because they will survive it. Cool. Collect some gems if you're low. My bad. So Fury when you get to this first section. I forgot. Right, this next section we're mostly going to be using electricity to make the monkeys fall off the side here. Now, sometimes, I think it's on the next level, sometimes the monkeys will chase after you, which is great for us because we don't, you know, we don't want to keep circling back and killing these guys. Okay, that monkey's coming for us. Okay, there's no one coming there. Okay, big monkey coming out. You dead? Yeah, he dead. You can see if they're coming by looking down the door there. Did you die? You did. Cool. Great. Now, there is a possibility that when you do this lift thing, there could be no more enemies, and for some reason, the cutscene hasn't played to tell you you've done everything. This is very normal. It's happened to me quite a few times before. What will happen is, the monkeys will probably land somewhere. So I believe it's the next floor, which this normally happens with. They'll land on this platform and they will not die. And they'll get stuck somewhere like here or somewhere like that. You'll have to go down one level to kill them for it to spawn, trigger the cutscene. So be careful of that. If you're like, why is it not doing it? And there's like no monkeys left, you'll be like, why? Why is it doing this? Remember that they could be down below. You can take a look. It doesn't take that much time, but it's very annoying when it happens, if you're on really good pace as well. Here, we're just going to do the exact same thing. I believe these monkeys actually do follow you. Yeah, this guy's coming towards me. And even the furthest monkey over there is coming a distance, which is great. Cool. Okay, that monkey, he's stuck over there, but I heard someone else come out. You came out, and the other guy came out just next to me. Perfect. I'm gonna go fly over to this one. Oh no, wait, someone else came out. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go over to him. Because he doesn't want to move. There has been times where I think this actually goes quicker, that there may be different amounts of enemies, because sometimes it does feel faster than other times. No one has done any information on it. No one's done any research into this. But with the few runs I have done, I think it maybe might be RNG, but that's like with not many runs in the game. This game is very unoptimized. I imagine there are loads of skips, but just no one has given the time to the game. Right, we're going to meet Cinder now, so we're gonna switch to Earth. I don't think any enemies come down. I hope they don't. When we get closer to the next cutscene, we're gonna start like jumping up, because if we can hit the trigger quicker to go into the cutscene, which puts us into the next place of this game. It's a roundabout here actually, so I'm just gonna keep spamming up. Oh no, it's this next bit. There we go. Okay, Cinder, again, with the Electric King, we're gonna try and hit her sweet spot. You can do this in one green mana, so I'm gonna hopefully do it in one bar. I've done it before. If not, we're gonna have to use some gems as well. There we go, we found the sweet spot. We might need some more gems though. Okay, we're gonna need some gems. Cool. Perfect. You can do that in one go if you space out your attacks and stuff like that, but again, there is a sweet spot. You can see if you go up real close to her and use Earth, it won't do as much damage instead of the rim of it. Right.
Convexity acts as an
Convexity. This is our last level of the game. It's just basically platforming. That's it. We're just gonna literally fly to the end. You can be more adventurous than me and do a couple of these, charge a little bit more, but it is very scary to charge with uneven surfaces because Spyro might shoot himself up into the air and lose control, which is very normal for him to do. So we can do that to gain a little bit of height and make that. After you come out of the tail whip thing as well, it does sometimes put you in the wrong, like, send you in the wrong direction. Be careful of the snake things. There's, like, loads of weird shit flying around. And the snake things do have a hitbox, so can, actually push you. Okay, we're gonna come up here. You can do this a lot quicker if your platforming is a lot quicker than mine. Sometimes people just do a single jump and then a spin instead of gliding. Gliding gives you a little bit more control. Yeah. Gonna come down here. We're gonna skip this jellyfish here. Yeah. Thanks. And then we're just gonna come up here. Now, we're going to do the exact same thing that we did with Cinder with Earth Breath in this fight. We've got how many phases? 3 phases. 2 of those phases will use electricity. The last will use Fury. We will need all of our green mana, and there are gems up there. However, Cinder can sometimes destroy gems by herself, which is not great for us. Here, we're just gonna go for this one. And we can actually come up here, skip that platform over here by just going over here. Boop. Done. Now we triggered the cutscene. Yeah, again, we're gonna do Earth. Hopefully she doesn't destroy any crystals on us. As soon as we finish her first health bar, first phase, she'll then start flying around. As she's flying around, we need to collect gems. Then we're gonna do Earth again, and then we're gonna go into Fury. So. I like to jump when she jumps. We can get a couple of extra hits on her there. You'll know when she breaks a gem because you'll hear the gem breaking. We can avoid her flame by just walking. Literally, it's very hard for her to hit us. We actually have enough. We don't need the 3rd gem, which is over there. Avoid her flame. And then she should land in the next... I think it's 3 times she goes around. She'll land this time. She sometimes does carry on going. Again, I'm trying to find the sweet spot. Perfect. Cool. Now we're going to go into Fury. We're going to dodge left and right from her breaths. And we're going to be looking at our Fury gauge. As soon as we get Fury, we're going to hit R2. Okay, Fury.
It's time to
As soon as you hit Fury, that's time.
within you.
And GG. I hope this tutorial was good. Thank you if you watched it all the way through. I am rusty as well. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry this didn't come out quicker when I was not rusty. I'll also be making a the Eternal Night tutorial. I will not bother making a Dawn one. There's already loads of people playing Dawn who have loads of help for that, but thank you for watching this.